moving on to number 4 on our list, we once again agree with who we have at number 4.
Mhm.
Who do you have and why?
Got CJ Stroud. This is a rocket ship riser. Um, I'm going to go back to this personal story of mine that I always have, and it will always be tied to CJ Stroud. The year that they played the University of Utah in the Rose Bowl, I think it was 2021 or 2022, one of those years. Him and Jackson Smith and Jigba just went off against the University of Utah, where we're from, for like 500 passing yards, and Jigba had 300 receiving yards. It was something ridiculous. And from that point, I was like, man, my Colts got a tank to get this kid because he is fantastic passing the football. He is one of the best quarterbacks in the pocket, decision makers in football, and he showed that right out the gate. The mere fact that he only threw 5 interceptions during his rookie campaign, and I think 3 of those were in one game. So he knows where to throw the football. He's accurate with the ball. And after adding Diggs, their receiving room is stacked. So I expect, especially for this season, Stroud to have an even better year scoring wise. He threw for 4,200 yards, hit a 101 passer rating. He only threw 23 passing touchdowns. That is going to go up because they have a loaded receiver room. So that's why I have him as my 4th quarterback heading into the 2024 season for this season.
Yeah, he probably had the best rookie year of anyone ever, any quarterback ever in NFL history. He showed that he had an edge and he had good leadership skills at the same time. Sometimes you see one without the other, or sometimes, the guys who have both tend to be really special. And, you know, teams will, however, be more ready for him this year. But as you mentioned, the Texans went more all in on winning games because next year, I don't think anyone, probably even the Texans internally in that organization, did not expect them to be as good as they were.
Nope.
And they just added Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon on offense. I think they really needed a running back. And, Mixon's probably middle of the pack in the NFL, but he's a big upgrade from what they had. Also helps with their depth. And then the receiving room, Stroud's just going to have all kinds of places to go to with Tank Dell and Nico Collins. As other wide receivers. And not only to mention, Tank Dell is going to be back from a broken leg, I believe, last year. So, I mean, if we thought CJ Stroud was good this last year, there's a really good chance he's even better this year.
I expect a similar level of efficiency, only he's going to score more. That's what I expect. So therefore, he's going to have a better season. And he was arguably a top 10, top 5 quarterback last year, right? The reason why I have Stroud over Burrow on my list, not to talk on Burrow again, comes down to availability, just health. If health wasn't a concern, they'd be flip-flopped, but it is. So that's why I have Stroud at 4. I think to have him any lower is kind of just to be overly cautious of a rookie performance. But the mere fact that he did what he did as a rookie without any experience, he's only going to get better.